10 celebrities who gave up fame to work normal jobs. Number 10. Vanilla Ice. After a tanking music career, he focused more on real estate, which is something he's done since the early 90s. He realized that selling property made him a lot of money and decided to make a career out of it. From hip-hop to houses, the world was shocked with the change. But something a little unexpected that he had his own reality show called The Vanilla Ice Project, which has been on the DIY network since 2010. The show ended up being pretty successful, and he even launched a real estate advice website and released a book called Vanilla Ice Project Real Estate Guide. Number 9. Angus T. Jones. Famous for 2.5 Men, for a whopping 10 years Angus has grown up directly in the limelight. He played the character of Jake Harper. They say his unique combination of wit and innocence had a lot to do with the show's success. Since leaving the show, Angus has turned to working for a multimedia company, joining forces with P. Diddy's son, Justin Combs. They've been collaborating on some new ideas. The media company is called Tonight. They say the goal for the company is to create the ultimate high, ecstatic feeling, and want to create something this generation has never felt before when they attend their events. Angus seems to be enjoying his quieter, more peaceful life off-screen. Number 8. MC Hammer. Best known for his 90s hits You Can't Touch This and Too Legit to Quit. MC Hammer's electric clothing and awesome dance move define 90s American culture. Nowadays, Stanley, which many of you might not know, is MC Hammer's actual real name. He has put his music career behind him and spends his time lecturing about media at prominent universities across the United States. He is now an investor in 8 different tech companies. But that's not all he's been up to. He has also been helping develop apps for tablets and smartphones. He has had meetings with Apple and has a promotional deal with iPad case maker Zag. He has been using social media to capitalize on his own personal brand, as well as using that to break into new opportunities. Number 7. Dylan Sprouse. Remember the twins that co-starred opposite Adam Sandler in Big Daddy and their hit TV show on Disney Channel, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? Dylan is now living a more private life. While Cole is still doing some acting, they both moved from LA to New York 7 years ago to attend NYU. He says he doesn't keep in touch with celebs from his past, and he has put acting on the back burner when he moved from Los Angeles to New York. Dylan majored in video game design and graduated in 2015. He has always had an unusual hobby for brew making, and while most college kids are out buying the cheapest alcohol they could find, Dylan was making beer directly from his dorm room, and was so successful at it, Dylan now owns and runs his own brewery in Brooklyn, New York. At 24 years old, he is the youngest master brewer in the United States. Number 6. Jonathan Bennett. Known as the gorgeous heartthrob in the popular movie Mean Girls, which came out in 2004, Jonathan played the character of Aaron Samuels, co-star Lindsay Lohan, who played the main character of Katie Heron. Lindsay Lohan's character would worship and melt to every word he said. Nonetheless, Jonathan Bennett has moved on from his Mean Girls days and is now a spin class instructor. He was instructing at Flywheels in Los Angeles. Number 5. Jack Gleeson. Jack is an Irish actor and best known for his character of Joffrey Baratheon in the very popular HBO TV series Game of Thrones. The character you love to hate. Viewers were shocked by what happened to him in the show, but most were happy to see the evil boy king get what he deserved. It was also good timing in Jack's real life and his way to quit acting. He had been acting since he was 8 years old and decided it was time to call it quits and move on to something else. He told The Independent, "I just stopped enjoying it as much as I used to. It's not like I hate it, it's just not what I want to do." He also said he would probably go back to school and you could still catch him at fan conventions. Since 2014, he currently runs his own touring theater company. He had a debut show called Bears in Space, which premiered in Ireland in 2016. Number 4. Amanda Bynes. Famous for many shows and appearances on Nickelodeon, such as All That and The Amanda Show, as well as movies such as She's the Man, Hairspray, and many others. She easily transitioned onto the big screen, holding roles in successful films, while also playing the lead role in a few romantic comedies. Since taking a break from acting, Amanda has begun spending her time and talents in a fashion career and is enrolled in the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in Irvine, California. Amanda says she misses acting, but she's living a healthy life and enjoying school and hopes to launch her clothing line soon. Number 3. Kal Penn. Mostly known for his comedic Harold and Kumar films and the TV series House, Kal decided it was time for a change and shed his screen name for a new chapter in his life. as he enters the public service in Washington. In 2006, Cal started an international studies program at Stanford, where he took most of his courses online, which made it easy to do while he was acting. And he thought this might be a good time to go off and do something else. In 2009, Penn started working in public services as President Barack Obama's Associate Director of the White House Office of Public Engagement. Later on, he went on to fulfill other duties for the Obama administration and continued to do some acting on the TV show How I Met Your Mother. Number 2. Kevin Jonas. A former member of the band The Jonas Brothers, Kevin is the oldest out of the three. After a while, the brothers began to have disagreements and drama within the band and caused them to break up. In 2012, the band officially announced they would be going their separate ways. Nick, the youngest brother of the three, is still pursuing his music career. Kevin married his current wife, Danielle Delicia, back in 2009. They had their first daughter in 2014 and are expecting another baby girl sometime this year. Kevin has been keeping busy working as an entrepreneur. He is the CEO of The Blue Market, a marketing company that focuses on expanding a company's social reach. But that's not all he's been doing. He also spent some time as a contractor in the construction business. He also appeared on an episode of The Real Wives of New Jersey, doing the construction on Kathy Wakehill's house. Kevin's definitely staying busy, but it seems like his focus is on building a name in the tech industry more than building homes right now. Number 1. Frankie Muniz. Frankie will always be known as the epic Agent Cody Banks, and for the hit TV show Malcolm in the Middle, which premiered 15 years ago, as well as many other shows on Disney and Nickelodeon with Hilary Duff and Amanda Bynes. If you were a kid in the 2000s, you've definitely have seen Muniz somewhere on TV. He was undoubtedly very successful and gained a massive celebrity status, but as he got older, he had his heart set on something else. In 2007, he became a professional race car driver. In 2009, Muniz was in the height of his racing career, finishing in the top 10 for every race he participated in. Unfortunately, he injured his wrist and was disqualified from finishing the season. Also, in 2011, Muniz got engaged to Alicia Marie. The couple currently lives in Arizona together, and Frankie seems to be happy, enjoying life out of the limelight.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.